Hi, this is Justice Franjapani. In this video, we're going to be talking about color sets. So I'm going to grab the color set panel. We're going to pull this out. We're going to make this much larger. So I am very, very happy with what has been done with color sets. A lot of requests that you've had in Rebelle 4 have been added to Rebelle 5. One of the things that I'm really happy about, you can drag and drop the order here if you want. You can drag and drop these to another color set. We can remove colors. So here we have these hex names. We can turn the names on and off. We can increase the icon size. Here you can see that a lot of these have the actual color names, the names of the pigments here attached with them. So cadmium yellow light, Prussian blue, bone black, burnt umber. These are so helpful for traditional artists to have these names here because you're not having to relearn. Okay, so what is FABC02? I don't know. I'm not sure. And if you're talking with another artist, this is hard. So this is really nice that you have these actual colors in here. Now there are a number of color sets online that you can go to. I'll put this link in the description of the video. But here, if you want one of these ones, I was really, really happy to grab this Crayola one right here. Crayola ordered by name. Okay, so here we can drag and drop this directly over here. So we're going to drag this image and we're just going to drop it here. New assets were imported. Please restart the application to update. Okay, so I've done this already, Crayola order by name. We have crayons, the colors here, asparagus, bittersweet, blue-gray, blue-violet, beautiful. That's a real color, beautiful. I am very easily amused. Fern, forest green, gold, goldenrod, dandelion. These are awesome. I love this. Makes me so happy that there's these listed here. Crayons, water pigments, pencils, mini oil pigments, ink, and we have the hex colors as well. And again, you can drag and order these differently. If you want to order them by hue, you can click right here. If you would like to save this, you can use the drop down here and this will select if you have more than this here. It will show all of them in your recently used colors. So these you can drag and change the order down here. Gradient preview, let's go back to, I like looking at the oil pigments here. So here you can see the difference. If you turn off pigments, you can see the difference in this gradient preview right here, how these transition through some of these other colors, not a linear path through gray. You can clear the history for the used colors here. We can show this as a list. So instead of them being side by side, it's a list. And color sets with pigment names. What this will do is this will turn on this little icon right here that's showing that the color set has pigment names attached, not just hex colors. So this is a way just to delineate between those ones here. So if I'm looking here, I can tell body, this is going to be hex colors, and this one, we don't have this turned on. So let's go right here and let's turn this on. Now we know this one, both of these should have these turned on, and we can see that little icon there. Easier to see on some than others, but that icon will show us that these color sets have pigment names instead of hex colors. Color sets from an image file. So here, if you want to, I like 36. And 36 is new here, so we're going to let's make a color set from this image right here. We're going to open it, and now we have 36 colors from this image file. And what I recommend doing is finding a picture that you like the colors in online, and then someone who you are in love with the colors that they use, pull this in and then do your own work with a color set created from an artist that you admire. Really cool if you're doing a reference image and you want to use these colors from a reference image, is I think it's a better practice for you to sample from here and practice using a color set created from a reference image as opposed to just dragging and sampling from there. But you can do both, so that's good. All right, you can create a color set from the last used colors. That means this list right here, if there's a whole bunch in here, all of these you can make it from the last used colors, or you can create a color set from a text file. So those are all the different ways. These are the things that are new in the color sets. Also in Rebelle 5, these last used colors are now saved with your file. That means that if you have a last used colors list here that was useful, when you reopen your file, it will stay there with you. So that's a really nice improvement, very thoughtful. There's also this little icon right here called Mix Color. We're going to press X. If we hold X, it'll stay on. And so let's look at this. We're going to put down orange, and we're going to put down this magenta. Now, if I have magenta selected, I press X and I tap over here, and tap again, and tap again. Let's go ahead and bring this back over here. Okay, there we go. And tap again. What we're doing is we are transitioning, and this is a selectable amount. We're transitioning incrementally from this color right here to this color. So mix colors is a really cool way to either build a palette, because you can see down here we've got this whole color set, this recently used colors that we can turn into a palette, or if you're blending colors and you want to just sample, you can do this and tap a couple times, tap, 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 and you can get some beautiful, just slight variations. So you just go up here to Edit, Preferences, and here inside the color you can choose the sensitivity of mixed color. So if we set this lower, that means that you're going to have to click a lot more. You can have more small variations. If you set this higher, then a couple clicks will get you from one color to the next. So here you can see the multicolored brush. So let's go ahead and select that. And Dirty Brush, these have been separated out. Dirty Brush is going to do more of a mixing of the colors, and multicolored brush is going to be pulling in color from the last selected color plus the current color. So let me demonstrate that. So here, we're going to click here and paint, and you can see that we start with those different colors. Let's select something a little easier to see, and you can see we've got all of these different colors here, and then it will blend and smooth out during that stroke. So we have some more ways for you to add depth to the color in your paintings, as well as kind of recreate some of that dirty, grungy, colored, mixed colored, dirty brush look and experience that you have with traditional art. There is also the new mixing palette. So this mixing palette, we can grab colors and put them up here. And then we can blend these. And then we can sample from here. So if we want to keep this separate from our canvas and we want to be able to paint without using our canvas as our mixing palette, then you can do this, and this is a great way to do that and provides you some extra options. You can call this up with a keyboard shortcut as well. All right, you guys, that's it for the color sets video. If you have questions or anything that you'd like to share, put it in the comment section. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so that you stay informed on your favorite drawing program. All right, I'll see you in the next video.